7. You... two. Alright, we got that one. 78. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, my bot. Okay, my bot can't move because it's stunned. Can I guess? I can guess one of them. I can't guess both of them. Ah! It's so accurate! Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Can I heal her? Yes, I can. Flamethrower. 75. You... Great. Very good. Alright, that's great. He can flank us. Is he flanking us already? He's flanking us already, never mind. Alright, get to here. You get into cover. Aim. Oh, please don't suck. Wait, why is the robot not moving? Oh my god. Why is the robot... Oh, he got stunned once and it just stops moving? Alright, you stun him. How about that? Very good. And then, like, shoot him in the face. Very good. Okay, just that guy left. How hard can this be? Wait, he blocked it? He blocked it. He blocked those. 13! 13 damage. I'm behind cover too! Robot, can you just run up and kill this guy? Thank you. Alright, so if we kill the gangers, there's a PDA here. A small PDA sits on the table, the dull glow of the screen illuminating the surface around it. It does not appear to be locked. Check the recent email. Nadia OS 3.11 email client, please select the file. New location and garage. Wilson, we've got the go-ahead from the Whampoa elders to move into the parking garage. Okay, this is the evidence we need. Whatever fight happened there has really spooked the locals, and they're superstitious about moving back into a place that could be filled with angry ghosts. It's a bunch of bull, but whatever. The bottom line is we have a new place to set up shop. Their only request is that we pay a percentage of our sales back to them, and we keep anyone nosy out of our turf. Works for me. New location and garage. Where the heck is Kang? I don't know where Kang is. Last I heard from him, he was checking out the storm drains, looking for a place to use as a drop so we wouldn't have to stash all the chips up here in the garage. When he came back out, he said something about seeing a monster down there. He described it as a man-sized but covered in gore and speaking some kind of monster language. He was so spooked he dropped his key to the drains on his way out. Total idiot. So I told him to take a few days off. If you're still looking for him, check his flat in Whampoa Kong. He's probably drunk off his ass or something. Unfortunately, that means we don't have any more keys to the storm drains. I know that Porter Lamb has some, maybe you could ask him. There's also some elf woman named Rainbow Smite that has been down there hunting paracritters. Maybe we could buy her key from her. That's interesting. So Kang went down there to explore, but the ghoul scared him away. This ghoul didn't hurt him or anything, he just kind of covered himself in gore and then like spooked him out. Elder murders. I don't know if any of you have heard about the way the elders have been getting picked off one by one, but stay out of it. They've been nice enough to let us set up shop here, but their business isn't our business. If anyone asks you to look into it, tell them to talk to me. I don't want to get mixed up in whatever politics are ripping those crazy tank junkies apart. The only good thing to come out of all this is that we picked up Tong's BTL stash earlier tonight. Yuan saw somebody go into Tong's shop right before closing time, and when he came out, the door was unlocked. Tong was ripped apart. Maybe he was the killer, maybe he was just picking the place over like we did. Either way, let me say it again for you boneheads, stay out of it. Can I take the PDA? Why can't you... you can't just take it. Alright, and then we have to come back here and get this evidence. Bloodstains. Dried blood and bullet holes pockmark the floor, pillars, and walls of the parking garage. Judging by the amount of blood staining the floor, multiple people died here. To call this scene bloody would be to do it a disservice. This was a massacre of tremendous proportions. Look at this, SCKC. Rector points to several scratches on the floor and in the pillar. These scratches look like they're from a long-bladed weapon, like a sword or a machete. That matches the wound on Tong's neck. Our killer must have fought the Hong Kong police force in here and cut them apart. With the number of bullet holes in the walls and cars around here, they must have just been spraying wildly. I don't relish the idea of fighting this killer in cramped quarters. Bloody drain. Dried blood and clots clog the drain. As you look closer, however, something catches your eye. An off-red color that doesn't match the hues of the gore around the drain. Bending closer, it appears to be a small nugget of some kind. Fish the item out. The nugget, upon closer inspection, is a chunk of some kind of synthetic ferroplastic. It's got ragged edges, as if it was broken off of a larger object. A number of small markings are partially obscured by scratches. Academic, decipher the emblems. Brushing away some of the dust, you peer at the fragmentary bit of ferroplastic. The scratches and markings on the nugget seem vaguely familiar. After a moment it strikes you, you're not seeing the entirety of the markings, as the rest remain on the parent piece of ferrocrete. Were the scratches to be completed, they would read Rinraku Kagaku Kabushiki Gaisha, the Japanese name for Rinraku Applied Sciences. The branch of Rinraku Asia responsible for material science. Alright, so this is the evidence we need. And we can't get this unless we get past the gangers. I don't know, I just assumed that there'd be a way to non-lethal through this. Even without all of the... like, without exactly the right etiquettes. And I guess you can just like turn the guy in. Anyway, I want to do it this way. What I will say though, the way this thing was designed, like the first two games, I never experienced this. I don't think, maybe I misremember. But the first two Shadowrun games, I never got to a point where I was unsatisfied with the way a mission played out, or a part of the story played out, and I went back and did it again. And the fact that I did this here, I think it suggests that this was not as well designed as it could have been. Like maybe the sequences was not as clearly signaled, because I thought I had enough to finish the mission the way I liked, but I didn't have enough. Nor was it clear that there was more that I could have... like it wasn't clear that I was missing some evidence that I would have needed. Right? And like... oh no, the more important thing is, after coming down here, there wasn't any option for me to go back out and look for more evidence. That was the problem. So like this door, this was a point of no return for this mission, and this was not signaled in any way. I don't think this should have been a point of no return. They should have made it so that they give after you talk to the guy, they should have given you the option of, hey, wait a minute, I need to look for more evidence. I'll come back and get you later on. If they gave me that option, might be happy. Yeah, no. So there's a point of no return right here, and the game, there's no signal for that. The game doesn't tell you that, doesn't warn you, doesn't give you an option to go back before the point of no return. So this is what I think the problem with this, with the design of this mission is. Anyway, we've gone through this before. We're not gonna eat the meat. Right, like looking through this box. Yeah, like this. Just clicking on the box is a point of no return. And that, like, why would that be? Right? So I don't like this part. You're a ghoul and talking. I know you're the one killing the elders. Explain yourself. Oh. Wait. This is a new conversation. Hold on. This is partially new conversation. Did I save before coming down here? Or is this before the fight? Uh-oh. Did I save before coming in here? Okay. Don't eat it. Examine the mask, the charms, the fan. Yeah, I don't like that this is a point of no return. Right, it's a ghoul. A hired gun, no doubt. You're a ghoul and you're talking. Not only talking, I'm reasoning as well. Guy Chu. I know who you are, only killing the Whampoa elders. I killed all the Whampoa elders to date, although only Elder Magpie was according to my initial plan. I regret the deaths of the other elders, but it was necessary. Explain yourself. This affair began simply enough. As you may surmise, I'm not someone who can be seen in public without great risk. The Whampoa Garden is an excellent place to hide, no police or triad presence, and minimal interest in things that lurk in the shadows. Unfortunate for me, Elder discovered me through communion with her spirits. Rather than kill me or chase me away, she came to me with a proposition. And the other elders were having problems with one of their number. An elder named Magpie had been holding many of their plans hostage and would not budge. They could not remove Magpie, however, because her services were too useful to the Whampoans at large. Offered me payment to dispose of Magpie, and I accepted. You didn't clean up all of her blood. I found some in her drain. So this is new, right? Because we didn't find this last time. Ah, unfortunate. I had thought I was careful enough. Having it on my hands must have obscured my sense of smell enough that I missed the last remnant in the drain. I disposed of Magpie's body by emptying the blood in her bathroom. Then I cut her up into more portable pieces. Those were placed in a plastic tub which I took to the storm drains and hid. It's unfortunate, but my survival depends upon consumption of raw metahuman flesh. Letting such nourishment go to waste would be a foolish error. Why kill the others then? Alright, this is the same as before. He was betrayed. Okay, this is new. I arrived at the nearby parking garage the elders told me about. They had cleared out the other Whampoans under some pretense, though I'm not sure what ruse they used. The elders never showed up. Instead, several members of the Hong Kong police force arrived. They were more heavily armed than usual, so I suspect they knew something of my nature. I saw scarring on the concrete from bullets and a blade. You killed them with a sword. At my hands, yes. My blindness precludes the use of ranged weapons, unfortunate, since I was an excellent shot before I became infected. But my skills in grappling and kenjutsu have only increased. A battle of swords is a clash of souls. Mine was stronger than theirs, and they perished. Alright. A betrayal of that sort cannot stand. Not only was I not paid for my time and effort, the Whampoa elders treated me like a common animal, and I'm so much more than that. Reputation is everything, and I had none. I had hoped to build a network of contacts so that I would be able to continue finding work. But with that treachery, my hopes were dashed. I decided to become the monster they had feared. Alright, we've seen this before. Ask you some questions. Did you eat the elders? Some of them, not all. Alright. Is this from your armor? This is new. Ah, yes. I felt a ragged edge on one shoulder plate. I assumed it was removed when one of the police officers shot me with his rifle. The hazards of war include unkempt attire, unfortunately. Why would the others have you killed instead of paying you? Any number of reasons. Cheapskates. If I let you live, what would you do? Kill the rest of the elders. Alright, come with and work with me, I can feel your face. I want to see what they have to say first. I would counsel you not to believe their words, but you have the sound of one who is wary as a matter of course. Very well. Alright, yeah, so like this being a point of no return is pretty bad. And like once we're out here, we can't go back to look for more evidence. Right, so yeah, no, this is like this is almost perfect. This is almost perfect, but not quite. I had to go back and reload. Because it shouldn't be a point of no return, right? Because, like, he tells you about the gunfight. At that point, you would think, oh, I should go look at the scene of the gunfight to see what I can find there. But you can't go back there. Like, by the time he tells you, you can't go back there. Elder?